Get ready, Bolts fans, because what's unfolding in the Chargers world is nothing short of a Hollywood blockbuster. Four major developments have emerged recently, each with the potential to reshape our season. We're talking about big names being discussed behind the scenes, bold draft decisions, and a unique opportunity that could revolutionize our defense once and for all. But the real question is, will the front office have the guts to go all in? And if they do, what's the price? What we've seen so far is impressive. So let's dive into the ripple effects shaking Los Angeles. The draft buzz is off the charts, and this time, the Chargers are right at the center of it all, thanks to an unexpected twist. According to the latest mock drafts, not just one, but two standout talent from the same college program are in the spotlight. And here's the intriguing part. This duo could either supercharge our offense or lead to a complete collapse. Let's take a closer look. Despite some recent additions, the Chargers' offense is still lacking firepower. One player shows great potential, no doubt, but he's a rookie surrounded by uncertainty. What the quarterback truly needs is stability, and that's where the first name in this college duo comes in. A wide receiver with size, speed, and relentless aggression. He might not be the flashiest name in the draft, but his ceiling is sky high. With the right coaching, he could break out as a star before the halfway mark of the season. Sounds like a no-brainer, right? Fans might even get behind this pick. However, it's the second member of this duo that's dividing opinions. A powerful running back, built similarly to the receiver, with the speed to break through defenses and make an immediate impact. On paper, it sounds perfect. The problem? The Chargers recently made a significant investment in another running back, a decision that still hasn't sat well with everyone. So why use another high draft pick on a position the league seems to be devaluing? The dream scenario of instant speed and impact is tempting, but the dilemma remains. That college pair comes from a national championship team, suggesting the coaching staff might be betting on existing chemistry and a winning mindset. But this could also be an emotional gamble, a strategy that looks great on paper but could flop in practice. One of the prospects even steps into the shoes of a player who still holds a special place in fans' memories. Is this really the right way to fill that gap? The real question is whether the Chargers are prepared to spend their top two draft picks on offensive players who have yet to prove themselves in the NFL, especially when one of them might not fill an immediate need. But what if it works? What if we're the first to witness the birth of a game-changing offensive duo? What if this risk is exactly the edge we need? As analysts debate, fans remain on edge, knowing this bold move could shape not just the draft, but the entire rebuilding path. Now imagine this. A top defensive talent in the league is reportedly on the trade block, and the Chargers have the cap space, roster flexibility, and motivation to go get him. Sounds incredible, right? But that's exactly the scenario unfolding. Reliable sources indicate that a key defender could be on his way out due to a high contract, stalled extension talks, and growing tension with his current team. And who's leading the chase? You guessed it, the Chargers with about $30 million in cap space. With a strategic approach to free agency, this move is entirely doable. In fact, the last time this player was traded, it only cost a third-round pick and a low-impact player. If that standard holds, the value here could be tremendous. But an important question looms. Do the Chargers really need another quarterback right now? At first glance, no. The team has promising rookies from last year and a few solid free agent signings. But when the conversation shifts to acquiring a lockdown cornerback, logic doesn't always prevail. Playoff games are defined by critical moments, and one game-changing play can mean the difference between heartbreak and victory. Bringing in a player of this caliber sends a powerful message. The Chargers aren't just showing up, they're setting the standard. With fierce rivals like Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson in the division, the need for defensive reinforcements is undeniable. In the end, it all comes down to a fundamental question. Will the front office make the move? The cap hit is manageable, the trade cost is reasonable, and the player in question could truly be a game changer. Opinions online are already split. Some love the idea, others are skeptical, but no one's ignoring it. This could be the move that turns the season around. Still not excited? Then consider this. The draft is a chess match, and it looks like the Chargers are preparing to sacrifice a few pieces to win the game. There are rumors circulating around a potential trade with a team from Florida, positioning the Chargers to take a player who could elevate the quarterback's performance immediately. But this isn't just about clever maneuvers. It's a warning to every divisional rival that the Chargers aren't waiting for their turn. Inside sources say Los Angeles could move up to the 19th spot to snag one of the most complete prospects emerging from the college ranks, a wide receiver, or, more specifically, a tight end. And this isn't just any tight end. This prospect racked up over 100 catches, broke 200 yards in a game, and was even mentioned in Heisman Trophy conversations. Yes, a tight end in the Heisman talks. The logic is simple. Tight ends are gaining value across the league, and more importantly, having a versatile one is a massive asset. This guy checks every box: crisp route running, reliable in space, and aggressive as a blocker. He's not just a role player, he's a cultural tone setter. Even though the Chargers already have experienced tight ends, the veteran situation is unstable, especially with one playing on a one-year deal. Drafting a rising star now could give the quarterback a long-term elite target. The situation becomes even more intriguing given the timing. A trade-up could place the Chargers ahead of their competition, a strategic move to snatch a player others might be eyeing. This isn't just risk, it's calculated ambition. Moving up in the draft will cost something, but when you have a franchise quarterback, every moment counts. You can't afford to waste his best years hoping things just fall into place. Sometimes you have to build aggressively, even if it takes a bold investment. The fan base is split. Some are demanding defensive upgrades. Others insist the quarterback needs more weapons right now. But if this trade happens, get ready, because the Chargers' offense could become downright scary. And yet, there's more. A potential defensive acquisition looms that could be a game-changer. While the offense may be clicking into gear, a major void still lingers. A critical piece is missing. The departure of a cornerstone player left a gap, both emotionally and strategically. But now a new opportunity is emerging, and this isn't about the draft. It's about a blockbuster trade with an East Coast team for a young defender who brings energy, production, and the potential to transform the defensive line. That team is in a prime position to draft a top-tier pass rusher. If they do, one of their current stars might suddenly be expendable. That's where the Chargers come in. There's already a meaningful connection between the teams and a strong interest in the target. A 20-year-old pass rusher who once racked up more than 10 sacks in a single season. Despite injuries last year, he still finished with over 11 sacks, numbers that many veterans dream of. His presence disrupts every offense he faces, and his impact is electrifying. To top it off, he's still on his rookie contract with 2 years left and a 2025 cap hit under $10 million, completely manageable. But here's the kicker. What would it take to land him? He was a top 5 draft pick from a renowned college program. The team won't let him go for cheap. A second-round pick and a future conditional selection might be enough. But is the risk worth the reward? This isn't just a hunch, it's a statement. Pairing him with a top-tier defender could turn the Chargers' front line into every quarterback's nightmare. Now that our former star is gone, we don't need just a replacement. We need a new cornerstone, a name that inspires hope and fear. And the time to act is now. If the team opts for a pass rusher on draft night, this trade window might slam shut. There's cap space, a glaring need, and urgency. All that's missing is courage. If this happens, the Chargers could reclaim their defensive identity, reignite their signature style, and most importantly, become a threat again. The decision lies with the front office. But as we wait, let's zoom out. This is the big picture from an intense 36 hours that could rewrite our future. Featuring Ohio State stars, trade rumors about a marquee defender, a Penn State tight end on the rise, and a major defensive move brewing in New York. Now's the time to believe, Bolts fans. What excited you the most? Drop your thoughts and share with another fan, because the division crown is ours for the taking. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Los Angeles Chargers. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The Los Angeles Chargers are reportedly setting their sights on one of the most dominant running backs in the NFL, Derrick Henry. The move has sent shockwaves through the football community, as the Chargers look to bolster their offense with a game-changing player who has built a reputation for bulldozing through defenses with ease. With the team needing to add another powerful weapon to complement their explosive passing game, the pursuit of King Henry could redefine the Chargers' offensive scheme in 2024 and beyond. Henry, now with the Baltimore Ravens after an offseason signing, has consistently proven himself as one of the league's premier running backs. The 2020 NFL Offensive Player of the Year and a multiple-time Pro Bowl selection, Henry has displayed his unique blend of size, speed, and power, qualities that make him an ideal fit for a Chargers squad looking to create a balanced attack. His ability to wear down defenses with punishing runs and break away for long gains gives any offense an extra layer of unpredictability. But why would the Chargers pursue a player of Henry's caliber so soon after his move to Baltimore? The answer lies in the growing need for a power back in the modern NFL. While the Chargers have a strong quarterback in Justin Herbert and an elite receiving core, they have struggled to consistently establish the run. Adding Henry, whose presence on the field demands attention from every defensive player, would open up lanes for both the ground game and the passing attack, making the Chargers a much more dangerous team. The timing of this interest is crucial. Henry, who has experienced both highs and lows throughout his career, culminating in a 2020 season where he rushed for over 2,000 yards, could offer the Chargers the boost they need at just the right moment. With the Ravens boasting a playoff-caliber team, it's unlikely they will part with Henry unless the right trade package emerges. However, Los Angeles is rumored to be preparing an offer that could tempt Baltimore into making a deal, potentially adding a new chapter to Henry's already illustrious career. While the Chargers' pursuit of Derrick Henry remains a developing story, one thing is clear. Los Angeles is all in on making a Super Bowl run. By adding a player of Henry's stature, they would not only improve their rushing attack, but would also send a strong message to the rest of the league. This team is serious about its championship aspirations. As the trade talks continue to unfold, fans across the NFL will be watching closely to see if the Chargers can land the powerhouse back that could elevate their offense to new heights. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Los Angeles Chargers, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.